What up, everybody? Ronnie started out raising Kanan Season 3, getting out of prison, upset that the drug operation he built in the 80s before getting locked up no longer existed, and Ronnie was determined to rebuild. Not willing to wait on Unique to get business going, Ronnie first approached his old plug Dean, who rejected him, so Ronnie killed him in return. Then Ronnie shot his shot with the Colombians, letting them know that he is Unique's brother. Because of that, he was turned down without even getting a chance. But he was able to notice Juliana's interest when he spoke about taking care of Unique if he was a problem. This caused Ronnie to go around Joaquin and talk to Juliana about doing business instead. Juliana then told him if he dealt with Unique, she would work with him. And even though Ronnie said Unique wasn't going anywhere, he got rid of him anyway. Then he showed up at Juliana's door ready to get to work. But Juliana's condition was not letting her cousin Joaquin know about their relationship. We then learned in episode 8 when Rock spoke to Joaquin that Juliana indeed went around Joaquin to the plug, cut him out the same way she did Rock in season 2 with Tremont and Abraham supplying Baltimore and DC. Then after meeting with Joaquin and getting permission to smoke Juliana, Rock smoked Juliana at the end of episode 8. Getting me to the scene from the episode 9 trailer with Joaquin and his crew having Ronnie up against a white van. And this is most likely the same white van that's going to be used to abduct Kanan in either episode 9 or 10. Because I'm pretty sure that's the same van from the season 3 trailer. And I'll get into that in a minute. But my first question is, what business does Joaquin have with Ronnie? Will Ronnie approach Joaquin after he finds out that Juliana's dead in a desperate attempt to keep his operation going? Also know that Joaquin didn't express the same interest in working with him before as Juliana did. And Joaquin might feel a type of way about how Ronnie and Juliana initially cut him out the deal. But at the same time, Joaquin is a businessman, so Joaquin might actually just be about the money and agree to keep supplying Ronnie's operation. So this could be why Kanan is being abducted in the same white van that Joaquin's crew has Ronnie pinned up against in the trailer. It could be some kind of test or something like that we saw in season 1 of Power when Lobos had his crew abduct Ghost and Tommy for a meeting. So it may be possible that Kanan is getting abducted for Joaquin to see who Ronnie is working with, only to find out that it's Rock's son. This would put Ronnie and Kanan back in the game as Rock's direct competition. And then Rock wouldn't be able to dead Kanan's operation as easy because she wouldn't have the same access to Joaquin as she got with Juliana. There's also a small chance that Joaquin is abducting Kanan in revenge for Juliana's death. Like I mentioned before, there's a small chance that Rock didn't wait to get the go-ahead from Joaquin before killing Juliana. And Joaquin might feel a type of way about it, and then he would abduct Kanan so he could get to Rock. Then there is the other possibility that Joaquin and his crew are taking care of Ronnie, returning the favor for Rock, finding out that Juliana betrayed Joaquin and cut him out to deal with Ronnie, and smoking Juliana. The reason why Joaquin and his crew could have Ronnie up against that van, looking like they're searching him like cops, could be because Rock told them just to grab Ronnie so she could put the bullet in him herself. And if that's the case, there's definitely a good chance that something will go wrong along the way. Keep in mind that Tommy once paid Vince's crew behind Vince's back to grab up Dre so he could put the bullet in Dre himself. But Dre ended up smoking both of Tommy's hitters. So with that said, the trailer could just be showing Ronnie playing it cool for a minute so Joaquin's crew thinks that he's complying before turning around and smoking all of them, similar to how Kanan went down smoking all those cops. Then Ronnie would take that same white van and turn around and get a crew and abduct Kanan for ransom as a way to get to Rock once and for all. Because there's still a chance that Ronnie is only staying close to Kanan so he can eventually have that over Rock if he needs to. And in episode 9, we may definitely see Ronnie in desperation mode, in need of money to pay back Snaps and Pops the money that he owes them. So after stealing the van from Joaquin, Ronnie might get the crew from Snaps to make his next move of abducting Kanan. At the same time, like I also mentioned before, Rock could be using Joaquin's crew to do her dirty work since she doesn't really have any manpower of her own right now. And this could possibly be an abduction attempt Rock set up to try to scare Kanan out the game. Keep in mind in Power that Kanan and Ghost came up with a plan to make Tommy too dangerous for the mob by scaring the mob with a fake drive-by attempt. The problem is the two guys didn't listen to Kanan to put fake bullets in the gun, but used real bullets and ended up getting into a real shootout, killing one of Vince's men before Kanan showed up, killing the two guys before they were able to run their mouth if they got caught. So if this is a plan set up by Rock, it could definitely end up backfiring, like her plan to put the gun in Kanan's bag did. So because of this, Kanan might end up killing some of the crew that she sent after him and causing more problems with Joaquin for his men being killed. Also keep in mind there's still the scene from the Season 3 trailer where someone shoots at Rock and misses. What if Kanan gets out of whatever abduction attempt she tries to make and turns around and shoots at Rock out of revenge? But if Rock isn't working with Joaquin, but that's still her crew who's abducting Kanan, it could be because Joaquin did decide to start supplying Ronnie and Kanan's operation, and that's Rock making her move to try to stop what they're doing because she wouldn't have any other move to make other than grabbing up her son and doing something with him. It could also have something to do with Ronnie threatening Miss Walsh, because the fact that Rock is going to expect Kanan to be back home after sending Miss Walsh over to his apartment. So when she reaches back out to Miss Walsh, there's no telling what Miss Walsh is going to tell Rock. So Rock could be making a desperate move to abduct Kanan and put him into boys' school, just like we saw Tommy send his crew to abduct D-Mac and sent him to military school. But if this is the case, obviously the two vans from the two promo videos looking the same would just be a coincidence. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.